next session. I'll grab that. So move this back here. Move this around. Oh, I think we're golden. Just wait for you peeps to come in. You guys let me know when we're ready, good to go, and we'll start. Okay, let's see what's cooking on my Switch. I really need to clean this thing out. That's what I need to do. That's the big. Oh man, I love that game. Billion Road. So many games. So little time. I will finish them all. It is my goal. What am I only 33? 33. I got a wall of games. Yeah, I think I will. Gonna be tough. I'm doing pretty good on the Sonic front. Holy shit. I just need to get some Sonic games that I don't have. That's gonna be the hard part. Okay, let's go. Boot this up. Now, I have 3 saves. Okay. So why do they do the slots backwards? Why would they do that? Okay. Can we watch a cutscene? View cutscenes. So let's view the cutscene that, like, we can do a flashback. And in that way, we can kind of get acquainted with what has previously happened. I think that's the best thing to do. So this is where we were last time.
14 is the winner. Le 14. Numero 14 est le gagnant.
I think you mean 2. Am I correct?
No, monsieur. 14 is the winner.
I should have done this the last 2 times as well, but I completely forgot.
I'm sorry.
For the last time.
14 is the winning number. Better luck next time, eh?
That does it. That Calavera's getting too big for his britches. I don't like raiding businesses and shutting them down. But someone's got to teach Manuel a lesson in law and order. This way, back here. Open those paddy wagons up and start filling them. And somebody find Calavera. I want to interrogate him personally.
Raided? How long are they gonna close it for? Yeah, you better cut off the big guy's credit then. Yeah. Throw the drunk out on his big orange butt. And bring me Calavera so we can talk about his debt.
Hey, come on! You gotta let me back in! I'm a VIP!
Does that stand for very inebriated pianist?
Manny, I don't want to be a pianist anymore. I'm a mechanic.
I know. That's why I got you a new job. Come on, let's go pick up your tools.
And I can do whatever I want to the engine? Make it faster?
Sure, but you'll be plenty busy just keeping her afloat.
Thanks for the gig, and for not asking too many questions.
Hell, after what happened in Naranja, I can see why you'd leave town. Let's just hope I don't have to go fishing you out of the drink again.
I'll stay under next time. I promise.
Just realized too, you never get to see where Manny lived. Does that mean that nobody sleeps in this game? Because you never see bed. Well, you do. There are beds, yeah. I wonder what his apartment was like. Obviously, he didn't care enough to go back to it. There's that boy.
Captain Calavera?
Puerto Zapato, sailor. We're here at last. Beautiful port, isn't she?
Yes, sir. Well, there's some customs officials.
I
down
just
below, sir.
realized what
They
his
want us to
shirt
finish up.
flag is.
Fine, fine. We've got nothing to hide, eh?
It's a flame.
No skeletons in our closet.
Yes, sir.
Secure the bow, boys, like a rock this time.
Manuel,
Salvador?
I hope this very urgent message gets to you in time. Our man in Zapato says Miss Colomar never made it to the port. It said she threw herself overboard at the Pearl. I don't know if you believe that. Whatever you do not land in Puerto Zapato. It's a trap. Assassins will attempt to board your ship disguised as customs agents. Beware, and viva la revolución!
There we go. And that's where we're caught up. And that's where we're here. I should be able to look around. I think there's a few things to look around. Let's have a look. I thought there was, like, he looks at a few things. Maybe not. New? Okay.
Ensign.
This bit's so messed up too. Because it's like, it's just creepy to see all of the people have died.
Ensign Arnold was just a kid. I'm sorry I led you into trouble, sailor. I'm not gonna disrupt the evidence. Ensign Arnold was just a kid. Oh, no. Deck Officer Glenn? This can't be happening. Hey! He's back here!
Sack him! Custom officials, open this door!
Yeah, we wanna check your bags.
Don't worry, Captain. We're safe in here.
Okay, let's just set the explosives and get the hell out of here.
That's the starboard anchor control.
Why don't you let me talk to him? There's like a little hidden prompt that you can do.
That's the throttle for the port side engine. Not picking that up. That's the throttle for the starboard side engine. That's the port anchor control. Looks like the anchor's down. It's hard to totally panic when you're wearing that little sailor suit.
No, it's not.
Gladys, do something.
Okay.
Not picking that up.
Okay, so we want to do a couple little things. So we want to raise this anchor. As far as I remember.
That's the port anchor control.
So let's raise this one.
Oh, sure. Now I find an actual rusty anchor. It says, inspected by number 36? Oh, sure. It says, can't reach.
Okay, so I need to move the boat away from the port side.
That's the throttle for the...
So I need to go right. Go back. Okay, stop. Right. So what I want to do,
That's a port anchor.
push this button. Bring it down. Bring that one up. Move away from the dock. Sweet. Okay. Now I want to drop the anchor on top. There we go. Now, what I want to do, I want to bring it back up.
They're locked together like plastic monkeys from a barrel.
Sweet. Bring them together. There we go.
Well, there you go. They're locked together like... Can't reach.
Okay.
Gladys, do so.
Okay.
That's a port anchor. Gladys, cover your ears.
What was that?
The dotted line, buddy. If I mess with these anchors anymore, we might go down with the ship. It's hard to totally panic when you're wearing that little sailor suit.
No, it's not!
That's the throttle for the port.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Thank you so... Peachy! Holy shit. Thank you so much. Holy shit, thank you so much. Oh, it's so overwhelming. Thank you so much. You're such a great friend, honestly. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are amazing. I hope you're feeling a bit better. Thank you so much.
Manny, choking?
Mira, snap out of it, sailor.
Easy for you to say. You don't have lungs.
Hey, you live without your heart once, so you can
That's
live without
good.
air for a little while. Just until I figure out
Your
what we're gonna do.
debuts today, yeah? Or has been? Has been?
Beware, brave captain. Here in the darkest
I haven't been on social media today, so...
dwell the most horrible monsters of all. The fearsome, murky
It is
demons
today?
of the
Nice.
deep will
I'll try to tune in.
swallow you whole the instant you leave this pool of light. Heed my warning.
How much longer before the debut so I can be there?
And learn for yourself.
5 p.m.
All
Okay,
right, all
okay.
right, I believe you. Just
I will
quit
try
with
to
the
be
creepy
there.
Spirit of the land voice, huh?
Here comes one now.
Híjole, he looks like he's been down here a long time. Amigo.
Huh? Who? Oh, geez, another shipwreck. You see? That's why I never travel by boat.
We've had a little accident. Think you could help us out?
Depends on what kind of help you're looking for.
Could we borrow that light for a second?
Sorry, I'm kind of attached to it.
Could we tag along with you?
Well, it's a long walk you're talking about.
We don't have any other choice.
Oh, all right then. Lift those knees, stick close to my light, and try to sing in key. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it
Oh, I'm so
shine,
proud of you
let
for
it
you
shine,
doing your
let it
debut.
shine.
It's gonna be really good. It'll be a really good big step. I will try to support you as much as I can. Should do a an interview with your Sona.
Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Scare away sea monsters, yeah. I'm gonna let it shine. Scare away sea monsters, yeah. I'm gonna let it shine. Scare away sea monsters, yeah.
You will do great. And if you need an extra mod, let me know, because I will do modding for you if you like.
Let it shine.
I'm not gonna let you touch it. No, I'm gonna let it shine. I'm not gonna let you touch it. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Not gonna let you touch it. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
I thought that looked like our ship.
That's just a trick the ocean plays on your mind, kid. Makes everything look the same after a while, like you was going in circles.
Well, this isn't the kind of progress I was hoping for.
Oh, well, the wet march...
Yeah, well, mate, do it. Make me mod, and I will help you out. For sure. Defs.
Could you send for
It's the
help?
least I could do for the amount of stuff that you've done for me.
I promise to call for help at the next phone booth I walk by.
What are you doing down here?
Trying to get out of the land of the dead, same as everybody else.
Why are you walking instead of taking a ship?
Got sick of waiting around Rubicava for a boat. Figured it'd make better time this way.
Why didn't I think of that? How do you know where you're going?
See the moon over there? I just keep it on my right. That way I know I'm heading in a straight line.
But
Oldest trick in the book.
is everything okay with your eyebrows?
Them is barnacles, genius. I don't move fast enough to shake them, so they tend to pile up. I don't mind, though. They're the only company I got. Ain't you, boys?
How long have you been down here?
Well, let me put it this way. I wasn't always this color.
Shouldn't you have hit dry land by now?
I'm trying to cross a big ocean here, Sonny. What do you know about it?
I've already done it. In a boat.
A boat? Don't talk to me about boats.
What's the problem with boats?
We had such a nice boat.
Why is everybody always talking about boats? You got a perfectly good pair of legs. Why not use them, I say?
Let me guess. You died in a boat wreck.
A boat wreck would have been better than what happened to us. Led off course by bad equipment, lost for weeks, no food, no shelter from the sun, we'd started throwing the dead overboard. But then the sharks began following the boat.
What happened in the end?
What happened was, I learned 3 valuable lessons. Stay away from boats. When it comes to navigation, trust only the moon and the stars.
Good luck,
When
Peachy.
there's only 2 of you left, never, ever go to sleep.
Good luck, Peachy.
How have you kept that light going all these years?
Well, I found this coral, this glow-in-the-dark coral. Damn, this thing glows like a lightning bug. It never seems to wear out.
I had some of that once. Made a
Yeah, you were. You were gifted a
I don't
sub.
think you had what I got, because I don't think you've been to the place where I got it.
Where'd you get the...
Edge of the world, boy. That's the only place it grows.
Well, I don't want to break your stride there.
Okay, see you around.
Watch out for sea monsters.
Who? These guys? Oh, they don't mess with old Chapito. I'm too bright for them. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of...
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
What am I supposed to do with this?
Follow me
Where are you taking me?
to the moon.
I hope you're super comfy too, dude. Just chill out stream today.
Manny, is that... The pearl! Ooh-wee! I knew I'd
Hey, Hollow
find her
Knight.
someday. I'm rich, 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 rich!
Shh, something's happening.
Manny, what's going on?
Oh, nice. Well, best of luck with that, my dude.
I don't know, but I don't like the way that thing's looking at us. So there really is a pearl. But does that mean Meche really jumped overboard here? It all just seems so fishy.
Good one, Captain.
There's no talking to octopuses. Still not blue. Does he have secret gills somewhere?
Oh, thank
Hey,
you.
Chipito, go for a swim, will you? You're drawing too much attention to us.
Too bad. I'm sticking to you like the barnacles on my eyebrows. So don't even think of sneaking off with my pearl.
Gladys, go down there and talk demon talk to that octopus.
Heck no. I'm scared. I'm staying up here with you.
I'm not going down there while that monster's looking right at me. So there really is a pearl. But does that mean Meche really jumped overboard here? It all just seems so fishy.
Good one, Captain.
Did you see that Steam removed the links from that last post? You posted about Sylvie being in that other dating sim. Steam removed the links. Hey Tank Man, what links? Where was the links that were removed? Are you talking about the Steam post itself? They shouldn't have done that though, because that's not fair. Like, I was advertising a game. I wasn't like... That's weird. I didn't even notice.
Not quite as famous as the pearl is the slimy barnacle-covered old rock of legend. When I get that desperate for food, maybe.
Yeah, there was a... yeah, they shouldn't have removed that link, because that link is... You're allowed to publish other games in your game as long as it's your game. So that's really bullshit on their part. Yeah, I'm underwater. I'll message him about that. Thank you for telling me.
I don't want to get tangled
If
up
you want to know about the game, it's in Shady Corner Games tab. So if you go there, it's there.
Ugh. Watch those hands, clams. want to mess up my blade.
Oh, that's so bullshit. And they don't even tell you either, which is even more bullshit. So I apologize about that.
Hey, lay off!
Thank you for telling me.
Let go! Let go! Let go! Hey, where are you going? You can't leave me here all alone! Come back here!
She's coming back.
Looks like we're heading south.
But there's nothing on that edge of the world! Except...
The edge.
Manny?
Don't ask, carnal, cause I don't know. Getting a little blue around the edges. See any hint of that octopus swimming around here?
No, but I can smell him.
Gladys, I'm gonna sneak inside and look for Meche.
What if that octopus comes back while you're gone?
Poke him in the eye and steal his sub.
That's always been my favorite line. Poke him in the eye and steal his sub. Poke him in the eye, steal his sub.
Don't know what's down here. Man, that ashtray's so fancy you could eat caviar out of it. It's empty. Children's books. It's locked. Meche,
Manny, what are you doing here?
I wanted to see how your trip was going, Angel. I am your travel agent.
Finish your paper
By the way,
first.
thanks for that
Get it
bottle of
done.
champagne you sent me. It really hit the spot.
You were headed for a trap. I was trying to warn you. Domino was using me like bait. I didn't want you to end up a prisoner here like me.
Prisoner? Where's your cell? Or are you just sharing a bunk with the warden?
If that's what you think of me, then why did you come here?
Because this is where he belongs. Here, working for me. I knew you'd come around eventually. Right or wrong, Manuel Calavera is always with the winning team, right, Manny? That's why you're here now.
I'm getting off this rock, and I'm taking all of these people with me.
Manny, there's no way off this island. I'm afraid you're stuck here in my little executive training program. See, I need you to take my place here, kid. I've got to get back to the city where the action is.
Sorry, Manny, but I had to come in. My skin was getting all pruny.
Him, I don't need.
Oh yeah, shipping.
I'll grind you to powder for that, cabrón.
Maybe later. But for now, let me just show you your new office.
Oh, the lag. Come on.
Careful, BB. The new boss is waiting.
Hey, Gray.
I like my old desk better. No drawers. This is sad. Really, really sad. Hola, angelitos.
I'll bite you, I swear to God.
Please don't bite anyone else, Pugsy. That's why they put us in the cage in the first place.
Why do you want to bite me?
You're the mean new boss.
Mr. Hurley said you were meaner than him.
He said you had a bone saw.
You bite me and I'll sue your parents.
Our parents?
My name is Manny Calavera. What's yours?
Mr. Hurley told us about you. You're the one who tricked Meche.
Poor Meche.
I didn't trick anybody.
Mr. Hurley said he was supposed to take care of Meche, but you stole her case from him.
Is that true?
Let me see if I can explain this whole thing to you. You see, I had this job, selling travel packages to immigrant souls. If I sold enough of them, I got to leave the land of the dead. Now, I was in a slump, and I really needed a fat commission, so...
You're a bad man.
He does, yeah.
Go away, bad man.
Yeah, go away.
Meche's my friend. You can ask her.
She talked about you before.
Every time she says your name, she looks so sad.
I don't know what you did to her, but you're gonna be sorry.
What are you two doing in this cage?
Making light bulbs.
Look, we're working as hard as we can. Why don't you leave us alone?
Listen, children, I'm here to help.
There's really not much more room in here.
Your hands are too big to make light bulbs.
My hands are not too big to make light bulbs.
Then why don't you help?
I just don't have any of those little tiny tools, that's all.
Here, take my hammer.
You know, I really do want to help.
Then why don't you?
My butt's too big to sit on one of those little perches.
I'm gonna tell Meche you said that word to us.
I told you he was bad.
I'm in the Maritime Union. We can't do factory work.
I don't know what those words mean.
It means he doesn't want to help us because he's mean.
On second thought, maybe I don't.
We don't want to either, but we don't have a choice.
I'm the one who's gonna take Meche out of here.
What?
You can't do that.
Who's gonna take care of us? We'll be all alone.
Hey, don't cry, children. Please, stop crying. Why am I so bad at this? Okay, back to work.
So mean.
This is the tiniest little hammer I've ever seen. Really, really sad.
Amelia VA. What's up?
That's the door to the cage. Fly, be free, go by Domino.
Leave us alone.
If we get out again, he'll hurt Meche.
Fine then, stay in there.
He is mean.
So we got a few things to do to get off this rock. Not too many things, but I won't spoil anything, but just a few things to do. So
Oh, look, it's my Prince Charming. Are you back here just to insult me some more, or do you just want some ice for your head?
Come on, we're getting out of here.
Trying to steal my commission from Domino again. Manny, don't you ever give up?
I'm not after any commission. I just want to get us both out of here.
Then why don't you just ask your boss for the day off?
Can't believe you think he's my boss. He's my arch enemy.
I think he's your boss. You think he's my boyfriend. We don't seem to have a good foundation of trust in our relationship, do we?
I'm sorry I implied he was your boyfriend. I do trust you.
Well, I'm not sure I trust you about that, but I'll tell you one thing that would convince me.
Name it.
Give me your gun.
What? What makes you think I have a gun?
You work for the most heavily armed organization in the land of the dead. Don't try to tell me they didn't issue you a gun.
I don't work for the most heavily armed organization anywhere.
You know, you're right. There are those rumors of that Revolutionary Army that's been stockpiling weapons.
Actually, them, I work for.
Manny, why don't you come back when you're willing to deal straight with me, okay?
Hey, about that gun.
Ready to hand over?
I would if I had.
Right.
I think we need to talk.
Start talking. You're the salesman.
I have a lot of explaining to do.
Save your breath. Domino's explained it all to me already.
You have a lot of explaining to do.
Me? About what?
Why did you take me out with that champagne bottle?
I told you to stop you from falling into Domino's trap. If you had made it on that ship, then you would have ended up...
Here?
Yes.
Why are you working for Domino?
I do what he asks only to protect the children.
Why are those children locked up in a cage?
With the wings those angelitos have, they're the only things on this island Domino can't control.
Hey, if they can fly, let's set the kids free to go get help.
They can't fly that far, Manny, but they can fly circles around Domino, and they can bite pretty hard.
So why did you run out of my office?
I felt so embarrassed, and you looked so disappointed in me. I couldn't stand it anymore.
Then what were you doing that whole year I was in Rubacava?
I was lost.
What did you...
I don't want to talk about that year, please.
Has Domino hurt you in any way?
Not as much as I've hurt him. Boy, can that guy take a punch.
Okay, I'll lay off the questions.
Great. Now if we could get you to just lay off the cologne.
Hey, I'm a sailor now. We have to wear this stuff. I'm gonna go see about getting us a boat.
Ooh, remember to get a fast one so we can water ski, all right?
I like the new dress.
Well, it's the best I could pull together out here. Do you have any idea how hard it is to get decent fabric and silk stockings on a deserted factory island on the edge of the world?
No, I don't. I like the new dress.
Well,
Now, I've got to get him to look at the...
Man, that ashtray...
once you got used to the sooty aftertaste, you'd feel like a king.
I got to get him to move the ashtray when she's not looking. Damn it. There we go.
Oh, my stockings.
Come lube moment.
And this was my best pair. You try to have one nice thing on this cruel island.
Good enough for me.
What is?
Oh, the speed at which you're working.
That's nice, Manny, but you're not my boss, so really I couldn't care less.
Good. Excellent. Carry on.
Sir, do you have an appointment?
I'm going in there to tell Domino my demands.
I don't think you fully understand the chain of command around here. Pugsy and BB work for you. You and I work for Domino, who works for Hector Le Mans, crime boss of El Maro.
Well, I think it's time for a little corporate restructuring. He seems completely unaware of how close I am to escape. Domino. Domino!
Taking your first coffee break already, Calavera?
We got a score to settle, Issy.
You know, if I ever spoke to my boss Hector that way...
You killed my best friend.
The demon? Manny, you can use a demon as a driver. Let him carry your messages, let him serve you food. But you can't ever start thinking of them as friends. It's just not natural.
What are you doing out here on the edge of the world?
Oh, I know. I ask myself that every day. But I'm going to train you, Manny, to take my place here running this 2-bit light bulb factory.
How can you keep little children in a cage?
Trust me, it's easier than keeping big kids in a cage.
Also, while I'm doing the dialogue, peeps, how are you peeps going? And what have you done for V-Day? What are you up to for the rest of the day besides chilling here?
Why don't you just sprout me like you tried at Puerto Zapato?
That wasn't me. That was Hector. He's so unimaginative. Just wants to tie up the loose ends, you know? But I believe, however, that you can be rehabilitated through honest work.
What makes you think I'm gonna work for you?
Well, there's not much to do on this island if you don't work, take it from me. And think about it. Once I'm gone, it will be just you and Meche alone on this deserted island.
Oh, happy birthday, Amelia. Yum, tacos, hell yeah.
Don't tell me that prospect doesn't appeal to you.
I don't plan to be on this island for very long.
Manny, I have all the guns. I have all the transportation, and I have all the brains. What are you gonna do?
You and Hector set up a secret hideout to make light bulbs?
Oh no, that's just a side benefit. The real purpose is to have a place we can lock up all those old clients of mine. Can't have good people wandering loose in the land of the dead, telling everybody how we stole their double-in tickets, now can we?
You stole all these people's tickets?
Okay, how much of this haven't you figured out, Calavera? Capal would route all the good clients to me after he switched over their tickets to a secret holding fund. I'd cover up the paper trail, and we'd make sure that the pigeon jumped overboard at the Pearl.
I knew it! You were getting all the good clients.
I handled them all, except for Mercedes, who you hijacked from me in that ridiculous hot rod, which I saw, by the way, last time I was in Rubacava. I tell you, Manny, hot rods like that just don't look safe to me.
So it wasn't my fault Meche didn't get a ticket. You stole it.
Well, it's your fault she ended up in the forest instead of coming here right away, but I fixed that.
I'm taking Meche out of this dungeon.
Manny, before I found her, she spent a year out there in a petrified forest alone because of you. By comparison, I'd say I'm keeping her pretty comfortable here in my, dungeon. Wouldn't you say?
One ticket for you, one for Hector. How many more do you need?
Oh, Manny. We never touch the product ourselves. We sell a ticket to unfortunate souls, unable to lead moral lives because of the crippling amount of cash they were born into.
But you could just take the tickets and leave today.
We found a way to make the land of the dead livable. Why would we want to leave?
Nice island you got here.
Yeah, the previous owners didn't know what they had here. Let us pick it up for a song. They scooped out all the coral they could reach with their crane and then abandoned the plant. But we knew we had what it would take to go the extra distance to the big reef.
Are you about to lecture me about the winning attitude again?
No! Slave labor, Manny. That's the real ticket to success.
Well, I gotta get back to trying to escape.
Hey, you do that, kid. Knock yourself out.
It's pretty bad.
Please put that away. Thank you. Please put that. Okay, you can take out the tiny hammer if you want.
No, I don't think I could take his laughter a second time.
Oh, shit.
He seems completely I've got nothing.
Okay. So we've already got a few items to trade, which is what we need to do. In we go. Okay, so we got a few things that we need to do.
stupid chisel. Freaking.
I'll bet all these miners were brought here by that octopus. Well, at least... Lay down your tools. We're busting out of here. Man, if I had only gotten that book,
Yeah, pretty much.
I could really start some trouble here.
Ooh, to the moon, he says.
Chapito!
Huh? Who? Oh, you, is it? Why, I oughta look at my eyebrows.
Well, you really weren't standing in a very safe place.
Well, neither are you right now, amigo.
Relax. We're busting out of here soon.
We are done traveling together. I work solo, my friend, and I walk alone.
Nice drill.
Drill? This here is a cordless high-speed
It's a bus doll.
chisel. And look, it's a bus doll. They usually don't give these to the new guys.
How'd you get a bus doll?
I'm connected, plugged in, and I had some booty to trade. Trade's the name of the game out here in the Big Reef.
Booty? Where'd you get booty?
It's all over the ocean floor. Jewelry, precious coins. You people and your fancy boats never know about it, 'cause you just never stop and look.
Give me some booty and I'll buy our way out of here.
I traded it all for this beauty.
You traded jewelry and precious coins for a power tool?
It's a bus doll.
I want to trade something.
Well, you came to the right place, Sonny. What you be needing?
A drink.
Ha! We're swimming in the biggest drink there is. Drinks aren't a hot commodity down here. Sorry.
A hug?
Nope. That's the one thing I ain't got for you. There you go again with the float. You know I don't like 'em. Why do you have to needle me?
Towel.
Hey, you funny guy, Chalkhead.
My friend Glottis to be alive.
What? What happened?
He went over the edge.
Oh, stay away from the edge, I tell you. It's dangerous. I've seen whole ships go over it in my time. Their engines in full reverse, trying to drop anchor. But the current, you can't fight her. So stay back.
A gun.
Ooh, that's gonna cost some. What do you got on you?
My turtleneck.
Oh, yeah, that is nice. Acrylic?
No, it's all natural.
Oh, too bad. Natural fibers are so uncomfortable underwater.
I know.
When you got something worth trading, come see old Chapito. He'll do you right. Stupid.
Well, I got a few things. You can have this for the gun.
Hey, Chappie, check out the hosiery.
Say, these are real silk. Where'd you find them?
I've been wearing them the whole time.
You do? Well then, here's your new best friend.
Ah, my first Sproutella gun. Is it loaded?
No. Hey, bullets are hard to get. Hold still. Why, I oughta...
Okay, and I gotta trade the little hammer.
Yo, Beto, have you ever seen an authentic little chipper?
A little chipper? No, I haven't. But I'd sure love to give it a test drive. Say, little chipper, you're okay.
There we go.
Going to Mississippi.
I don't know how I'd get down there without this current taking me over the edge.
Oh, dee da da da. Just me and little chipper.
I'll bet all these miners were brought here by that octopus. Well, at least it didn't eat them.
Dee da da da.
Yeah, just a little bit, yeah. So we got a little trick that we need to do in order to get a boat. So what I do need... I don't know if this, like, you can do this early. I'm pretty sure you can do this puzzle early.
I can't get out of here. There's no ladder.
Trying to remember if you can do this early. Yeah, you can. You can do this early. So I need to drop this down here. I need to deal with this.
They must bring the core over here to be crushed. Either that, or these are the biggest, meanest looking hair cutters I've ever seen.
Okay. Hello, what's going on, my dude?
This scoop looks heavier than my last ship. It's a bus doll.
Hey, pro.
I can see why they don't give these chisels to the new guys. This scoop looks heavier than my last ship.
Not picking that up.
It's not a handheld device. It's not a handheld device.
I wonder how far you can go this way. I've never actually been out this, like, there is a bit where you got to stand here, but you finally have a ninja. Nothing much. We're just doing year 3 of Grim Fandango, which is technically the shortest year of the entire game. So we're already over halfway through it because of just how it's just a quick year. Because there's a lot of, like, well, I wouldn't say quick year, but, like, there's just, like, not as much to do. It feels like there's a lot to do, but it's just a small detour. Oh, I didn't mean to do that early. Well, we're going to be doing it early. Those we needed to do later, but I did them now because I accidentally pushed the wrong button, so... He should have used the Robert Frost to get the ship. That's very true.
I can't believe I killed it. Maybe if I had some giant steel hair to curl.
Yeah, so those are the last things you need for the puzzle on this island.
It's the edge of the world, but not the edge I'm looking for. Join Gladys? I don't think I'm ready for that yet.
So we're almost there. We're literally like, I'd say 5 more minutes of this. So we're now going to drop this down. And then exit. Detour confirmed. Just gonna save it. What is it? 19 to 21. So it's that one. Sweet. All right, we're gonna go see the edge of the world.
Uh-oh.
There he goes.
Gladys, you're okay.
Well, it hurt a little when I hit, but my head cracked open an aft panel here.
I gotta tell you, carnal, I thought you were dead.
Oh, Manny, I've been having a great time. Listen. I ask you, is there an engine that can resist the love that's in these hands?
Apparently not. I think this baby's our ticket out of here.
Oh, yeah, good point. I was just wrenching her for fun, but your idea's good, too.
That's as close to the edge as I want to be.
He is alive. Yep. All right. Let's make this shit happen. So, what I need to do is... Oh, actually, no. I need to go flick this lever in order for the boat to come back up. So, I need to create a knot. So, we're going to slack the chain. There we go. And now bring it back. Alright. Let's bring the boat up, eh? That's true.
I can't believe you got it to float.
That was the easy part. The trick's gonna be busting through that big coral reef out there.
Buzz through a big coral reef, eh? It just so happens I got some hardware up the beach you might be interested in.
Oh, yeah, this will do just fine. Just give me a sec to do some figuring.
He's figuring. Gladys is busy with it right now.
I've actually never seen it from this perspective, because normally you have to do this bit at the end. So I'm quite intrigued at, like, the positioning of the puzzles, because he's trying to figure out the positioning of these bits. And then there is a bit where I wonder if there's another order you can do this in, because you can do this and then get her out on the boat, or you can do that and then get them. But I wonder what happens if you leave the Glottis bit for the end bit. I'll have to check that out. There's the boat.
Man, was that ever hard to launch. I can't board without the others.
So we have a boat. So now, let's go get Meche. And I'm going to show you a funny little Easter egg that can happen with the kids. You can scare the children, which is, it's pretty fucked up, but it's pretty funny. So I'm going to do it, because it's actually pretty funny. Like,
It's enorme.
It's enorme. I wonder if, like, can you go down the edge again without the boat being there? I don't remember if you could do that bit. I'll just have a look. Because now there's no longer a thing here. I wonder what happens. No, he just doesn't go any further. I was going to say, like, I've never checked that bit out before without the chain. Okay. So now we're practically on the home stretch. They did not do anything wrong. It's pretty messed up, like, but you can understand why that they trapped them here now, because they're hiding people here, and instead of killing them, they're making them work, which, you know, is pretty messed up down here. But we're almost at the end of year 3. And then year 4 is kind of like a really broken year, because year 4 we're going to do 3 different areas. So in this one we did, well, this one we technically did 3 areas, because we did this, we did the octopus area, and we did this bit. And the final bit we go to, we have to backtrack. So, alright, here's the fucked up bit, which is really funny. So you can actually, like, I don't know if you can pull the scythe out. I wonder what happens. No. But if you pull out the bus stall.
Hey, kiddos, check out my bone saw.
That's so fucked up. Alright, we're just gonna leave that alone. Alright, let's sort this out. Gun.
It's really not much use without bullets. Here, what good's a relationship without trust?
True, a relationship without trust is about as empty as a gun without bullets. Guess you didn't realize a smart girl always keeps an extra round in her hat for mad days. Come on, let's go.
Meche, you don't know what you...
I know exactly what I'm doing. Now move!
Would you just listen to my escape plan first?
Trouble in paradise, kids?
You're letting us go right now, or your boy Friday here gets it.
Well, I hate to see you go, Manny, but, the lady seems to have made up her mind.
I'm serious. I'll shoot him.
Fine. He really doesn't work for me anyway.
But I thought I'll shoot you then.
No, you won't. You're too good, remember?
I'm not good anymore. You've taken that out of me, keeping me a prisoner here. I'm gonna crack you open like a fake thing vase. I'm gonna...
Kid's all right. She's a firecracker, but a night in the cooler usually dampens her fuse.
I always want some of these images, like the backgrounds are really weird. Like there's a ramp here, but you can't use the ramp. There's some weird like artifacts in this. Okay, so now we have to get her.
This should open it.
I'm warning you, Domino. Is there anybody out there? Hugsy! Help! I promise I won't pull guns on anyone anymore! I think I'm running out of air!
If only I hadn't lost my union card in that poker game.
Open this door! This isn't funny!
I don't want to mess up the wheel. The wheel's my friend.
Help! It's me, Meche! I'm warning you, Domino!
Must have hit a major circuit. but it looks like I've exposed the guts here. Those are the tumblers of the combination lock. I can't move those by hand. I need this wheel. Stay.
We're in, boys.
All right, Meche, you can come out now. Meche? Boy, the bus stall and I really did a number on that door. Man, people in the old days were huge. Meche, are you in there? It's time to come out, honey. No time for hide and seek. This must be the big chick. Looks like years and years of coral harvest reports. This can't be what this secret safe is meant to hold. They're all locked up. These must be very, very sensitive coral harvest reports. Looks like years and years of coral harvest reports. This can't be what this secret safe is meant to hold. Some sort of metal contact. I don't want to mess up my... I don't want to mess... Boy. Uh-oh. Oh, Raul. I am so sorry.
Oh, I want one. It'd be so cool.
Manny, I knew you would. Why is that door closed?
It was the only way the wind?
Oh. Hey, this is my room. Go use up the air in your own room.
What's in these cases?
Take a look. It's all the double-end tickets Hector and Dom have stolen over the years. Each one stolen from a good soul, and now they just sit there.
That's it.
What?
They just sit there. That's what's been bothering me. In the days when I was a hot salesman, I used to see double-end tickets all the time, and they move.
What do you mean they move?
They become agitated around human souls, and the ticket that belongs to you will actually fly into your hand. But these tickets, and the tickets in that suitcase of Charlie's, it's like they're dead. Why would Hector and Domino be holding cases of counterfeit double-end tickets? That vent is the only way out of here that I can see. I couldn't reach that vent, even if I stood on Mitch's shoulders.
Wouldn't it make more sense for me to stand on your shoulders anyway?
Are you kidding? Look at your heels. Doesn't look like she's cooled off yet. Thanks for not shooting me.
Look, I'm sorry. I should have trusted you. It's just that the past 2 years have been pretty tough, you know?
Warning. Fire system. Do not touch.
Okie dokie. Let's cause some trouble.
is the only way out of here that I can see.
Yeah.
My scythe. I like to keep it next to where my heart used to be. My scythe. I like to keep it next to where my heart used to be. Warning. Now, all we have to do is wait for the room to fill up, and we'll just float on out of here. Well, this is disappointing.
Not to me. We don't float, remember? Thank you.
All right, let's get out of here.
This must be the big... After you.
What about the suitcases?
Forget them. They're counterfeit. They wouldn't fit through this hole anyway. Let's go.
Gladys, I'm so glad to see you.
Because it was underneath the tile.
Boat already?
Yeah, come on. Let's go eat some reef.
Works like crazy. Full speed ahead. What? Oh.
So are you really going to bring me back and try to get your old job again?
There's no job for me now except to bring you and everyone else here to the end of the road.
But if you aren't going to use me to get your job back, why did you spend all this time trying to find me?
Meche, I needed to find you.
I give you one job, Manny. And look at you, already screwing it up. I suppose you realize that this is gonna go down on your permanent record.
Domino's just the kind of guy to practice Oxford regulation boxing and then pull out a blade when it comes time to fight. I don't think my bare hands would be a match for that scythe of his.
Hey, Anios, welcome to the stream.
Woo! This doesn't look good for the kid.
Look, Dom, I'm not gonna work for you.
Oh, don't worry about that. You're fired. Just consider this your severance.
What are you... I'm sending this domino back to the bone pile.
Smart strategy. Always let your boss
Going good, just
win.
chilling out tonight.
Domino, but you're really just a pawn.
Please save the comic
Just
book
chilling out for a little bit
one-liners for when
and listening to
you're
a bit of
ready.
this dialogue before I move the scene on.
Just like with your selling, Manny, you got a weak attack and no follow-through.
Domino's just the kind of guy... And then...
I'll stop anytime you get tired. Just please stay down this time. At least at the Christmas party, you passed out before you really got hurt. Had enough? Oh, please, Manny, stop showing off for the girl.
I know the solution, Hornet. I'm just doing it for the dialogue.
That's the squishiest looking periscope I've ever seen.
I have beaten the game many a times. I just wanted to do it for the dialogue. Because I like listening to the dialogue of the game.
I don't believe you, Calavera. You're losing a fight, so you pick on one of my pets? Why aren't you more like me, Manny? I've been trying to show you how, but you don't listen. If you just adopt the proper attitude, just look what could happen to you.
And that's the boat that the captain was talking about ages ago. I really do hate this HD remaster in a way, though, because there's so many bugs in it, and I wish they would fucking address it. It's such a good game, and yet there's all these little bugs.
Bugsy Poligiano, sir.
Waiting room number 2. Next.
Flores! Flores! ¿Estás bien?
Glottis, where'd you go this time? Glottis.
Hear the name of the Great One. Glottis.
What's happening?
How many days has this grand demon gone without driving?
Well, we've been hiking for months.
Months? Oh, then the noble one will surely die.
But... Glottis, I'm sorry. Why didn't you tell me you were sick?
Couldn't stop. Have to save everyone.
Are you in much pain, my friend?
Only because I let you down, Manny.
What can I get you? Will anything help?
I need to race to fly like the old days, Manny. In the bone wagon.
But the bone wagon's not here, carnal.
Maybe I'll see her on the other side.
Can't we make a new hot rod?
Those days are done, Manny. No more hot rod. Hey, what's that red thing?
The gondola?
Sweet decal work. Listen, fellas, somebody get a pen. There it is. My final work. It could save me if you have the right fuel.
What fuel, Glottis? Glottis! It looks like blueprints for a Rocket sled. They're brilliant. It looks like blueprints for a rocket sled. They're brilliant. Gondolas? I knew we should have checked this side of the mountain before we walked up. Hey, how about a gondola ride, Gremlins?
He's too big. The gondola is too slow.
How eerie. They have the same tool cabinets as Glottis. How eerie. They lock up their tools just like Glottis. There's a note next to this toaster. To avoid further mishaps, please...
All good, pro. We will be here.
After you toast them. Facilities. It's full of rags. Sadly, I have no mug to hang. Always a good idea to have a clean rag around. Your mother doesn't work here. Since nobody listened to my last warning about keeping this refrigerator clean, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to lock it until some of you grow up. Signed, the Facilities Department. Your mother, since I'm afraid, signed.
And if you've been following this gameplay, we're about to see an old friend in a few minutes. But we'll first go up here and get some more dialogue.
Where is everybody?
Waiting area 2.
How long do they have to wait in there?
Until they have tickets. They were issued tickets on the number 9, and they don't have them now. The punishment for selling double-end tickets is very severe.
They didn't sell their tickets. Their tickets were stolen.
By who?
Hector Le Mans stole them to sell to rich people who don't deserve them.
That might be them now. Let's see just what they deserve.
Wow.
It looks a little ungainly, but I bet that hat is really warm. What happened to that train?
Your destiny cannot be purchased.
I don't understand. Why has everyone been detained?
Given a ticket, a soul may not sell it.
They didn't sell their tickets. Someone else is trying to.
Bring the tickets. That is all.
The tickets are in Amaro. How can I get there quickly?
These rails are already there.
My friend is sick. Can you help us?
1,000 demons have died upon delivering the souls they were created to protect.
Well, thanks for the help.
The gate opens. The gate closes. It does not help.
Can't see where this doorway leads.
It leads to waiting area 2.
I need to go get my friends.
You need to get your friends their tickets.
And look who it is.
Oh, not again. Hey, how'd you get free?
I was born free, Boatnik. Nobody gave me no ticket, so nobody can take it away.
So what are you pacing around here for?
Trying to unwind a little bit. All those years circling in one direction. Gotta even out my life in this world before I go on to the next, you know? Well, that ought to do her.
Goodbye, Chapito.
Happy trails, Captain. And thanks for setting me straight back there in the drink. This little light of mine, I'm gonna
There he
let it
goes.
shine. This little light of
So yeah, if you
mine,
don't have a
I'm gonna
ticket,
let it shine. This little
but
light of mine,
you don't have a ticket to begin with, and you eventually get here, you can just walk through the tunnel.
Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine.
Because at the end of the day, that's the destiny.
I hereby dub thee Gebito's Fountain in honor of the strange oily film he left upon your waters. I could march around in it like Gebito, but I think a better way to even out my life would be to go get those tickets. I'm not in the mood to dust. I could actually do it. I could walk out of this world right now and not look back, but I can't. I can't do it. I'm not leaving without the people I promised to save. Wow, this mural has all the stuff we didn't put in the brochures. I don't need a map now. I'm here. I'd rather just buy the postcard in the gift shop.
All right. So what we're going to do now is we're going to see an old friend from year 1. And then we're going to make some stuff happen.
Recently, I was visited by a bird with a human head. Do you know such a bird, Manuel Calavera?
No. How do you know my...
He knew you, and for you, he left this note.
I know what you're up to. I've been watching. Stay there. I'm coming to sprout you myself. Yours truly, Hector Lemans. Híjole. I think this is something I should keep to myself. Was it you that made that switch point straight down?
The living train does what it does.
I get the feeling that operating that switch is out of my powers. Not picking that up.
All right. So, next part. Down here.
Oh, Gladys would love these. Nothing in the cab but donut boxes and coffee-to-go cups. Locked. Probably to keep out the Yeti. It's full of caskets. Hello? Whew, they're empty. It's full of caskets. Hello? Whew, they're empty. That's the road we came in on. Nothing out there but snow and a perfectly good pair of sunglasses. Looks like standard DOD issue.
Let's open her up.
Bruno Martinez?
You were the guy who packed me in there. You could have at least given me a magazine. 4 years with nothing to read but this damn mug. What are you doing here? And if you were headed this way, why didn't you offer me a lift? Ah! Wait, I'm getting out of here. This world's for suckers.
It's the mug I gave Bruno, and it's full of that foam I packed him in. There's some packing foam in here with a Bruno-shaped dent in it. I already got a mug full of that stuff.
Okay. So now we will make the next part happen. Which is pretty easy. It's a pretty easy puzzle. There's not much to do. We just need to make some fuel, and if you remember from year 1, there is some fuel that we can make, but in order to do that, we need to do some of this. Basically, it's a repeat of the previous puzzle.
I hate it when people leave their crusty mugs out in the break room.
There we go.
what was in that mug? Something that powerful could fuel a rocket. If only we had more.
Well, I could score you a couple of truckloads if you're interested.
We shoot you now like an arrow into the wind. May you pierce the heart of the wind itself and drink the blood of flight. Speed is the food of the great Glottis. Speed bring you life. Come back to us someday.
Let's save Glottis.
You sure this thing's going to hold together?
At least most of the way. Hey, look! We're already to Rubacava. Manny? Manny? Manny, where are you? Manny, I'm frightened!
And look where we're back.
Ah, Rubacava! What a town! Remember the glory days, Manny?
Long gone, my friend. There's nothing here for us now.
Except maybe our old car.
Dios mío.
She's been
Booby-trapped.
by who?
I'm not setting foot down there. The slightest bump could start those dominoes tumbling. Poor guy. So nervous. I think he's gonna be sick. Don't panic. What a trooper. Looks like Domino left his calling card.
But how? I saw him torn to shreds.
He must have done this on his last trip through town.
Alright, so it's been, what, how many years we've been here? So we left. So it's been 2 years since we've been here. So we're going to do a bit of exploring.
Maintenance has gotten pretty lax around here, apparently. That goes to the upper dock, but nothing's docked there now.
He is alive. We saved him. So we're going to do a couple different things. Now that we're back here, we've taken the gondola all the way back to Rubacava. So we've got a few things that we need to do. Kind of thick though. So yeah, there's still a few things we need to do. To get out of this town. So this here is part 2 of year 4 that we're on.
I think these are binders of tattoo designs. I don't want to wake up Toto.
I love.
I am an artist.
There's some good like.
It's a little cabinet.
There's a good little secret.
Your mother will love it.
Never get me under that thing. Liquid nitrogen, not to be used on bone.
Okay, so we're definitely going to keep that.
I kill you.
I don't want to wake up Toto. Oh, Toto's plumb tuckered out. No, I don't want to disturb his grumpy little dreams.
Jesus Christ. This bit I love.
I don't want to wake
up with the phone.
I am an artist.
Hello, operator? Yeah, it's me, Manny. I was just passing through town and... Wow, still mad. Hello, operator?
Your mother
yeah, it's me, Manny.
it.
I was just passing
So
through town.
there's actually an Easter egg because like earlier if you use the phone in year 2, Year 2 actually talks about how apparently Manny was meant to go on a date with an operator, and he's like, yeah, we like I was meant to go on that date, blah blah blah, and he ends up missing the date, and because it's been 2 years since then, he rings her up, and and that's 2 years that have passed, and he's like, yep, she's still mad. So there's a lot of little Easter eggs like that in the game. So we got a few things that we got to do here. So we need to get the bone wagon out.
Manuel Calavera? Well, what happened to the Limbo?
Hate to tell you, Velasco, but she went down at the Pearl. But we found a new ship, the SS La Mancha, and managed to...
The La Mancha? My old rusty bucket. Where is she?
Oh, well, we traded her in Puerto Zapato for a team of sled dogs.
That does it. I'm out of this stinking mob town.
But...
Thanks for finding my baby, Manny. Puerto Zapato, here I come.
Mob town? You'd think after 2 years he'd have the little SS Lumbago's lifeboats on at least. Maybe I'll just finish this for him.
Okay, so we need to take the boat in the bottle.
It's locked.
Do a little bit of exploring. And there's just little nods all over the place.
Not a good sign for Rubalcaba's organized labor movement. Hello, Terry?
And like here, the lighthouse. A really sad memory.
Oh, Lola.
And they didn't need to add it, but they added that little line because they knew that, like, you know, people might return to that part of where Lola died. So it's just little things like that that are really nice that they've added in. Nice little extra bits. Alright, so this puzzle is it's another pretty straightforward puzzle. It's just using the one area. There's not much to do.
It's locked. Due to the new curfew, elevator operation ceases at sunset. Curfew? Who's in charge of this place now? I just can't do it with...
Will I do?
Olivia.
Calavera, what are you doing here? I heard you went pow in Zapato, Daddy.
Well, Hector Lamans tried and missed. Now it's my turn. I'm headed to El Maro to put him out of business.
Manny, that place has changed. You don't know what you're getting into. I'd better come with you. Just give me a minute to get ready.
Okay, but if you hear a loud explosion anytime soon, the trip's off. They still haven't done these?
After
I'm not gonna eat all
after 2 years, it's amazing.
And I'm not going to
Okay.
I'd drink it, but I'd probably get the SS Lumbago stuck in my throat. I don't really want to do...
There we go.
That's what the Lumbago diorama needed. Fake ocean water.
Alright, so let's go give this to Glottis. And then we're out of part 2. Here we go.
What's that? It's, Lumbago lemonade. Try it.
Perkly little aperitif, actually. Yes, sirree. Not bad tall. Tell me where you got that right now!
Sylvia's kitchen.
Manny, aren't we in a hurry?
Don't worry, this won't take long.
My stomach don't stretch like it used to.
Oh, Glottis.
So what is that stuff they pack canned hams in anyway? Good show, my friend.
You wouldn't happen to have a breath mint on you, I suppose.
It's not gelling.
It can't gel now. It got all nice and warm in my belly.
And this is where we use this.
Hey, good idea. I bet I could keep it down now that it's cold.
Just let me get across first, okay? Soon to be known as the blown wagon.
Hey, that's not funny.
I'd better disarm her first. Fiendish. Soon to be known as the blown wagon.
Hey, that's not funny.
Well, here goes nothing.
Looks like Hector's taken over the whole town.
He hasn't had much resistance. There's only one small group who oppose him, and they live out on the fringes of the city.
Places like this, you mean?
I hope they're not hurting Glottis.
Ha! Shows what you know about this group. Their leader is a great man who...
Manuel Calavera, we meet again. I see you have found what you were looking for. How fortunate for you to arrive now, just as we too are about to achieve success. Our army has grown, and right now our top agents are in Hector's weapons lab, about to close in on the enemy in his own den. I couldn't have done it without you, Manuel.
It was a trap!
Stand back. There's only one thing to do.
Thank you, sir! You have saved me! But more than that, you have enabled me to continue to serve the movement!
What did you say about a trap?
Hector uncovered our agent in his weapons lab.
No.
You idiot, Bowsley. Your new lab assistant is a spy. Haven't you ever heard of a background check?
What? No time to explain. Now I'll have to take matters into my own hands.
Take me with you. I've longed to be of service to your cause for years.
All right, we're on the home stretch. So we've got a few things to do here as well.
Okay, here's the plan. I need a disguise so I can get close to Hector, and a gun so we'll have something to talk about when I get there.
If you figure out that part, I'll go find out where he is.
His casino tower is directly above these headquarters.
All right, meet me there.
Volunteers quickly for dangerous work. She could be very useful to the cause.
As far as I'm concerned, she is the cause. It's the part of that soldier that didn't get up and hop out of here on one hand. Better save this part from sprouting.
A few things.
I bet the agent in this photo is the poor guy that Hector just shot. I wonder if this is little man.
All good, Hornet.
Little Manny. Ow! Hey, must be little Mitch. Who's the plant nut?
That nut is Hector Lamont's personal munitions expert, Bowsley, aka the florist. That was his job in the old world, but here he is a botanical weapons expert. This has left him fairly conflicted.
Why does he make Sproutella for Hector instead of our side?
We've been trying to recruit him for years, but his lab is in Hector's tower. He's untouchable.
High-tech surveillance equipment they have here in the sewer.
Hector, I almost have that new bouquet of tulips ready for you. Listen to me once and for all, Bowsley. You are not a florist. You are a manufacturer of weapons. But I...
It's my ex-boss's ex-secretary, Ava.
You're never gonna let me forget the secretary thing, are you?
Any messages for me?
No, calls stopped coming for you the day you left. They're still sending you that lingerie catalog, though.
Memo to all agents. Priority urgent. In light of the recent disappearances, all agents are ordered to avoid travel in unlit areas until further notice. Memo to all... Nah. In light of the recent disappearance, all agents... Any messages?
No, there's...
Okay. So... basically, we got a few things we need to get done in this area.
Not right now.
Up we go. So, peeps, you enjoying tonight's stream? I know, again, the Grim Fandango streams, I don't really talk too much on them, but it's just more of a chill stream. So I'm hoping you're enjoying the chill vibe.
It's not like Johnny Thunder lets just anybody in his review. No. I mean, being allowed to wear the Johnny Thunder makeup is an honor. Yes.
Oh, awesome, dude. It's just, I love these ones because it's just so chill. And you guys get to listen to the story as well.
You said that? Well, oh yes, I was mad.
No, that's alright, Sailor.
Here's the good part. So what did you...
They look just like little Johnny Thunders.
Who you calling little? I am a busy man.
Show business coffee.
And the director says...
Aw, thank you.
Oh, what did you do that for? I didn't. You melted my makeup. I can't go on like this. I took you under my wing, and this is how you pay me back. No.
Yeah, it's. I'll say this because it's obviously towards the end of the game. These particular puzzles are a little bit more different. But I'd say, like, in terms of the areas and how big they are, they're so much smaller now.
This coffee's...
Like, these are very small compared... Rubicava's the biggest place. The first area and Rubicava, the Petrified Forest. Okay, so we're nearly there. So this is part one, basically, in order to get into the casino.
I think he'd be happy to know his body was serving the cause like this. This snowmaker is huge, but the grinder part looks handheld.
Say that with me.
Aha. It's a bone chipper now. Nope. Once you grind bone, you can't go back to fake snow.
Okay. I could technically get the makeup done now, actually. I just realized that I could technically do the makeup now. So I'll do the makeup now. Because there's a whole part where I need to get a suit as well. And then I've got to go upstairs. So we'll do the makeup part now. Because you can do that bit out of order.
Hey, kid, this is your lucky day. We got an opening, and you're the newest Thunder Boy in the Johnny Thunder Review.
Yes, I've been working for this moment all my life.
Then sit on down. We got to start your makeup. Now, don't go too far. You never know what time is showtime around here.
Alright, awesome. Got our makeup. And off we go. So the next part, now that we've got the... I actually did forget to do a bit back in the office area, but that's fine. Because what I need to do is I need to send the carrier pigeon to go scare Bowsley into leaving. So, because we're right underneath Hector's tower, and this is basically like leading into the sewers and whatnot, there is a way to get Bowsley to reveal where his base is. Because he's got, like, his main base, and then he's got a secret base. And so we're going to have to use that. So what we're going to do is we're going to give the pigeon the note that Hector gave us. And then we're going to use it on... show the picture of the body, and he should take it to Bowsley.
Okay, don't bite. This is a note. You like notes, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Well, here goes nothing. Go, baby, por la revolución!
One of Hector's messengers. With a message for me? I know what you're up to. I've been watching. I'm coming to sprout you myself. Yours truly, Hector Le Mans. I knew it! I knew he was out to get me the whole time! You'll never find my secret hideout, Hector. You're going to have to find yourself another Flores!
Easy. Okay. So now we need to find Bowsley. And to do that... Oh, here we go.
Give me that.
Not so high! Watch the crow!
Okay. So...
I saw Bowsley run down here. Where did he go?
And you can, like, talk to the different vents, too.
Hello down there. Ooh, never mind. Go back to sleep, whatever you are. How about this one? Anyone down here? Monsters? Again?
Okay, so we use this to find the trap.
The flakes of bone are sprouting when they hit the puddle and turning into baby tears.
It's a very dope run.
Okay, I think I could follow the trail this way, but I need a little light.
Hey, what's that?
That must be the Flores hideout.
No, not that. The thing coming at us.
Oh, the big snappy. This moves way too smooth in the old game.
I can't reach that high. I can't reach that high.
I still find it, I hate how buggy this port of this game, it makes me so mad. Like, I love this game to bits, but they have fucked up with this port so badly, and I wish more people had spoken up about it. And I still don't understand why they didn't fix a lot of it.
That thing is ugly, and it's in my way. Yeah, you heard me.
Now just wait there, Glottis. Just keep your eyes closed, buddy. No, well, I mean, there was already 3 bugs I just saw just then. It's because the way they ported the game. They did some really weird things with it. So, there's a lot of, like, missing artifacts, missing animation, you know, missing bits and pieces. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Just gonna go grab myself a quick drink. I'll be like, what, 2 seconds? Maybe like 30. 30 seconds. Give me a second, I'll be right back. I'll explain it a bit more. chat, I'm back. I am back. I am back. Sorry about that, chat. Master, shut up. Shut up. I stare out for 2 Shut up. Guys. Guys, come on. Guys. I had to get coffee. I had to stop by the little Shade's room. I got a coffee. Let's go. Hoi, Cedris. Hang on, let me just get my microphone up to the right standard. Let us continue. Welcome to the stream, Shady.
I love what Bowsley's done with the joint. No. It's amazing how a little touch of human remains can brighten up a place. I love what
Hector? Hector, is that you? You better back off, man.
Do you make coffee? No, you fuck.
I'm having... I feel...
No, I got a coffee drink out.
That's the most window display I've ever seen.
That's a gruesome display. Hector, is
I'm
that
not
you?
touching any of these human remains.
I'm not touched. This human remains sane.
That's the most... I'm not touching any of these human remains.
I mean it. I'm not feeling too rosy. I'm having... I feel...
At least he's got some of the bodies on ice.
I'm thinking I better...
It's locked.
There's other shot. Freshness counts.
It's locked.
There's other shot. I'm having... I feel...
Judging by the emblem, these cases are full of sproutella.
Yeah, the good stuff.
To shoot...
too.
Jesus Christ.
Floating fern food that I left for Hector.
Judging by the emblem, these cases are full of sproutella. Judging by the emblem, these cases are full of sproutella.
What are you doing? Are you crazy? Get back! Put your hands over your head! Put your head in your hands! Put your head in your lap! Yeah, man. Who do you think you're fooling?
Judging by the emblem, these cases are full of sproutella.
The Ruby. Lude!
Listen, Bowsley, I'm not here to hurt you.
Listen, Bowsley, I'm here to hurt you.
It's not Hector, it's Manny Calavera.
It's not Hector, it's Manny Calavera come to sprout you.
Look, I need a gun to put Hector out of business.
Look, I need a gun. I need Hector. We're in business.
Listen, I really need that gun.
I love plants. Is that so wrong? Plants are beautiful. You people.
So if you can't tell, he's a nut.
Plants are life.
So we're gonna play the game of a nut.
Hey, do you know what you just did? You just opened Pandora's box. You get out of here right now or I'll let you have it.
And so now we go out, right? We put it back in. And we go back in. And he's a fucking nut. The guy's a nut.
Hey there, stranger. Can I help you?
I'm looking for something in a 9mm.
Oh, well, I have a very pretty bouquet of that right here. There you go. Would you like some baby's breath to go with that?
Sure.
All right, here you go. You have a great day now.
That's literally it. Okay. Nearly home. Let's finish this game. Year 4. We've done year 3 and 4 tonight. Holy shit. Again, these years, like, coupled together are quite big. So... Alright, there we go. Just, yeah, he's a fucking nut.
That must be Hector's casino.
And also prepare for the feels, because the end of this game is pretty feely. Yeah, it did clip through the wall. Okay, so that's what I wanted to talk about quickly. So, this original game was on like Windows 98 computers, and it ran perfectly. There was like one or two tiny bugs, but they weren't bugs that you... Like, if you'd played the game as much as I did, you just didn't really care. When they remastered it, though, rather than doing it themselves, all they did was got the fans involved. Because as you can see, they just smoothed out some of the graphics here. But they kept the backgrounds the same and made it widescreen. Now, the problem that comes with it, right, is like... So, this is widescreen now, but you can actually swap to the standard ratio. So this is what it used to be, the old ratio of the game. You can do square with borders, which is a pretty cool like feature. It doesn't look too cool, but the widescreen doesn't bother me too much. Now, the thing was when they were porting this over, a lot of fans did mods for this game that kind of fixed the game, including changing the tank controls, changing a lot of the stuff. So when they wanted to report this game, I honestly think in a really sad way, like, I'd say the best thing out of this, right, is they have a view cutscene section, concept art gallery, which you unlock stuff, and pretty much all this other stuff was in there, like the view dialogue transcript. They put it in special features, but it was part of the game. There was an aspect ratio, so that's new. Director's commentary is probably one of the only new things that they've put in here, which I haven't listened to all of it yet. I'm planning to listen to all of it. But the problem is I felt this was more of a cash grab than anything. There was a couple special editions made of this game, but the thing that was really sad about it is that I don't know, I guess it's because you're porting an old game over to a new system. There are a lot of fucking bugs with this game. Like, a lot of bugs. There was a point where, as you've seen, stuff are clipping through walls. Sometimes characters' heads don't rotate around when they're talking to characters. And that rarely, if not, did not happen in the original, when it happens in the remaster. And you'd think for a remaster, like, it's just a fucking odd little thing that has just sort of happened. I don't know why they left... And then the worst part is they left the bugs in. And I know this because I've got the PC version, and the PC version has the exact same problems. Like, some of the characters' heads don't rotate around, some of the dialogue gets stuck. And you have to wait like an extra 10 seconds for the game to kind of like register that it's locked. There are moments where the cutscenes kind of just jolt finish. There are cutscenes that... there's just weird things that sour this report. The only thing I love about this is now people get to play this game and experience what I experienced growing up. The problem with this game is that it took what was originally great and then somehow botched bits of it. And then the worst part, and I think the biggest offense of this whole thing, is that they ended up not fixing any of the bugs. They just left it. And I don't know if there's any excuse. I don't know if they ever came out and said they couldn't do it. But I'm pretty sure if fans could do it, they could do it too. And they didn't end up... Like, there's no patch for this game. It released as is. And it's kind of sad that some bugs have gotten worse over time. But I'm glad that a lot of people get to play this game again. Because this game... Like, and again, the view dialogue script is pretty cool. Because this is like... They make it like an actual script. So in passage at night, and you get to read like the dialogue that happens. So it's kind of like reading an actual script. This isn't necessary to add into the game, but they added this into the game in the original. And someone ended up making a book. There's actually a digital book of the game. Somebody actually transcribed it into a novel, which is really cool. I've got it somewhere. But they transcribed the game into a novel. But yeah, it was really sad because, yeah, they did create a vinyl for the game and for the remaster and stuff. But it's just really sad because I feel like this game deserved a lot better. And it didn't get what I feel like it was a quick cash grab and then they were kind of finished with it, which is really sad. So, anyway. We've got a few things to do. Enough of my bitching. I'm sorry, I had to bitch about it because it is one of the biggest things. Like, I play this game once a year. I love this game. But it honestly just really upsets me that they did it dirty like that, and it just makes you think, like, why did they fuck it up? Like, why did they make a report so bad when you've got the time, you've got the resources to do it? Take your time doing it. Make it good. Like, make the port good and not, like, have... It doesn't break the game, it's just, like, the bugs, like... No, that scene last time... No, this game, and I'll say this too, this game has so much heart in it. The voice acting, the script writing, the graphics. It's just, and from you guys, you probably wouldn't notice much, but like Dylan noticed it just before, but not many of you will notice some of the bugs. Obviously.
What's Chowchilla Charlie doing here in Hector's casino?
All right.
I knew that suitcase full of counterfeit tickets wasn't his. Buenos dias.
Back off, sleazeball, or my husband here will bust your jaw.
Hola.
Turn around.
No drinks for me, thanks.
Meche, it's me.
Manny? That's some costume. Here, help me get Mr. High Roller here into this sheet so we can get out of here.
Hey, is that you, young lady? I'll get you.
Hey, Agent You? Didn't Salvador chop you in half early this evening?
Yes, just giving me this glorious opportunity to serve the cause by gathering funds for the LSA while stealing from our arch enemy at the same time.
What exactly are you doing with these slot machines?
I'll stick myself inside like a finger down the throat of Hector Limons himself, and I'll make the machine regurgitate the wealth it has devoured.
Yeah.
I'll escort you to your party just as soon as my system pays off here.
There's a machine over here that seems unbeatable.
That one with the sucker planted in front? Tell me when it gives up, and I'll make it cough cold change.
Hola.
Okay, so we got to cover him up again.
No drinks for me, thanks.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Why do you want to get him into a sheet?
I told him there was a big toga party at the Casino Romano, but he had to wear this sheet to get in. After he changes, you take his suit and go upstairs. Get it?
You're trickier than I thought.
Not again. I'll get you.
Special. Crack that machine and leave the change right away.
Yes, sir!
Young lady. Hey!
Just gonna take a sip of my drink. One day we might play the original port. That would be kind of cool, actually. Like the DOS box it, and you could see.
I did it. My system worked. I knew it. I told you.
That's great. Now let's go so you can buy me a drink at the Romano.
I'm doing well, Chores.
I'll meet you at the train station with the tickets. There won't be one from me, so you'll have to go back by yourself.
I'll tell that gatekeeper everything. He has to help us.
Come, my lovely. I have another infallible system I'd like to demonstrate.
All right.
Tight in the shoulders, but at least it doesn't reek of sled dog. Hey, these work without money. Maybe Hector's not all that bad. I knew it. They're all fixed.
What if I could win?
Hey! Oh, You're kidding me. It only pays off if you bet? That's not fair.
And look who it is, our buddy.
I think this is his good side. I'm here to conduct business with Hector Lamans. I just spoke with him on the phone and he's expecting me.
You know Hector Lamans, huh? Okie dokie. Then answer me this one simple question. Okay. What are the odds in a million of Hector Lamans' slot machine paying out?
21.
21?
Yeah, well, that was an easy one.
Too bad. I win.
Best 2 out of 3.
So he reads the numbers above, and that's how you do it.
I'll bet Hector pauses here every day and thinks to himself, boy, I wish I could see past my gut and enjoy my expensive monogrammed floor.
Just to disrespect him, I'm gonna smoke on his floor. And then squish it out.
Looks like Celso found his wife after all. Celso Flores, what are you doing in Hector Lamans' waiting room?
Oh, he sent us out here to make up our minds.
We're nearly close to the end, chap.
Who are you? If you don't mind me asking.
Oh yeah, yeah, true.
I'm your travel agent.
Oh, I have a travel agent already. But he's miles away mopping floors in an automat, so I suppose the position is open.
Is this your wife, Celso?
Yes, we've just returned from a lovely cruise. Well, it became lovely once I caught up with you, my little tamale.
Actually, I work for Hector. He sent me to answer your questions.
I'll handle this, my sweet one. What can you tell me about these double N tickets? This price seems much more than double.
So you have to lie, basically.
The real question is, don't you feel you're worth it?
I know we're worth it, but are the tickets worth it?
Well, they cost a mint because they save you a mint.
Well, I don't have a mint, so what do I care?
Well, enough about you guys. Let me tell you about my problems.
Actually, we have a lot of talking we need to do, so...
I just got back from the worst vacation I've ever had.
Actually, I just got back from quite an adventure myself, so...
Well, I'm sure you've seen flying spiders and flaming beavers, but trust me, it gets worse. You see, I've been to the edge of the world and back.
I had no idea traveling the land of the dead was so fraught with peril.
Now, how much would you pay just to skip the whole thing?
Darling, come. Let us blow our nest egg together. Mr. Lamans, we've decided to take you up on your generous offer.
Excellent. Excellent. The little lady changed your mind, eh?
No, actually it was your agent over there.
Of course. He's one of my best. Well, come on in. Let's chat, shall we?
Still got it.
I don't know who you are, and I don't know what spell you cast on the Flores couple, but stick around. Once I'm done with them, there's something across town I'd like to show you. Am I talking about just a job here, or am I talking about opportunity in the general sense? We've had a lot of openings in this office in the last couple of years, and frankly, we've had trouble filling them. I could really use a closer like you on the team. This could be your office. Yeah, try this on. See how it feels. That's yours too. And as an added bonus, 2% of these, Mr.
My name's Calavera, and I want a bigger cut.
Oh, Mr. Calavera, I'm going to need most of these to get myself out of this world. You see, I've been a very bad boy. I'm going to deliver those tickets to their rightful owners, and I'm going to deliver you to the compost pile.
The old place looks deserted inside. They're screwed shut. No, I have to get to that suitcase before the tickets blow away.
Welp, he's dead. Yes, yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Hello? Pigeons? Friends now?
See, it's glitches like that that annoy me.
They look bony to me, but she probably thinks they're fat. Too steep to climb. There can't be too much in here. I'd better save it. Well, so much for my third arm.
Hope you chat are ready for the end of the game.
There can't be too much in here. I'd better save it. Can't sprout that. Well, it was gonna happen eventually.
We're up to this last bit now.
That one must be yours. Don't forget to send for help. Run! Find Salvador!
Get in, quick.
We were supposed to have coverage back there. Where are all of Salvador's men?
I don't know. He hasn't told me yet.
Hola, Manuel.
Time for you to swing, Daddy-O. Let's see you walk.
These flowers? All people Hector has sprouted?
Hey, when you're on top like my boyfriend Hector is, you make a lot of enemies.
So this is the very last part of the game. So strap in, chat.
What?
You know, you really have bad taste in men.
No, I have a taste for really bad men. There's a difference.
Yeah. Oh, you knew she was like before when she knew at the blue casket when she says a line where she's like, I thought you were going to get sprouted at the end of the line. How would she have known that information? She only knew because Hector knew.
This must be Hector's murderous mausoleum.
Final part of the game.
She loves me. She loves me not.
Well, you're half right.
Oh, Manny, so cynical. What happened to you, Manny, that caused you to lose your sense of hope, your love of life?
I died.
I see. I guess Domino is right. You don't have a shred of optimism.
Well, when it comes to shreds, Dom is the expert.
And by that same logic, Manny, you're about to become an expert in botany.
Is this where you tell me all about your secret plan, Hector? How you stole double-N tickets from innocent souls, pretended to sell them but really hoarded them all for yourself in a desperate attempt to get out of the land of the dead?
No. This is where you writhe around in excruciating pain for about an hour because that idiot Bowsley ran off with all the fast-acting Sproutella. This slow stuff will sprout you, but it's going to take a long time, I'm sorry to say.
Yeah, and if you, like, play it twice.
Where are you going? You've got some time, you know, before you have to leave. Get it? Leave!
Green. Spreading. So painful. I claw it out, but I don't have the strength. I claw it out, but I don't have the strength. Too weak to grind. Gracias, Toto Santos.
Yeah, I pressed it twice.
Come on, shake it for me, baby. One of you must be mine.
He truly gave his body to the cause.
Manuel, listen carefully. There's a gun in the trunk of this car, but the trunk key is with my body somewhere in the meadow behind the greenhouse. Find it!
Right.
And tell Eva that I know she will guide the Alliance wisely when I am gone. But when I bite this explosive tooth, the deadly cloud will sprout not just my target, but me as well.
Your target? What are you...
Hey, get out of there!
Farewell, my friend!
It's so sad.
What were you talking about with the head of the LSA in there? Huh, Sal? Got something you want to share with the class?
Only this. Viva la revolución!
He truly gave his body to the cause. He's fine right where he is. Nothing like the real McCoy. Hey, my scythe. Well, what do you know? Sal had a ticket all along. It's amazing how Salvador's ticket is still drawn to him.
I'm getting ready for the final bit of the game because the final bit's quite emotional. We're like 2 puzzles away, 1 puzzle away.
seems to be attracted to something over this way. I don't really want to do that.
This bit's so cool. I love this bit so much. So cool.
This must be the key to Salvador's trunk.
And why this is sad for me is because also, as you can see, like with the file here, this was the last time I got to play it with my dad before he passed away. And I discussed this on the first stream, and I never got to finish playing it. So I ended up finishing it myself, like, yeah. As you can see, I finished it myself, but I never got to finish it with my dad, so. A month before. So this is, you know, this is the first time I've finished the game since he's passed away, which was in 2019. So it's kind of big that I'm doing this with you, chat. So thank you for playing it with me while we finish this game. Thank you.
Ah, yes. Lots of ammo. Freeze, Hector.
Yeah, you heard me.
Thank you. Means a lot.
This must be Hector's murderous mausoleum. I'm not getting any closer until he runs out of ammo. If he runs out of ammo, that is. Hector supplies water to keep the flowers alive? Does he see them as a memorial or as trophies?
You're very welcome.
That doesn't sound good.
You can count them if you want. They're all here.
How about yours?
The company gave me one on the other end. Sort of a retirement present. And, demons ride free, right?
Aw, Manny, you know I can't go with you. I'm a spirit of the land and all that. I can't ever leave this world.
I guess I got so wrapped up in saving people, I just assumed I'd be able to save you too.
Yeah, but I don't need to be saved. I like it here. I'm not all alone in that basement anymore, thanks to you. I got a new job and all these new friends. I'm a big demon success story.
So, I guess this is it then.
Come here, give me a hug. You were the best boss I ever had. Bye.
Manny,
Yeah?
when we get to the next world,
What is it, Angel?
are we going to be together?
You know, sweetheart, if there's one thing I've learned, it's this. Nobody knows what's gonna happen at the end of the line. So you might as well enjoy the trip.
There you go. All done. The end always gets me every time. It's so good. It's such a good ending. I love it. So yeah, that's Grim Fandango. A lot of people have said that they want to see a sequel. Where a lot of people have said they want to see like a prequel to before he was screwed over, or a sequel in which you go see the ninth underworld, which is the world that he goes to. But that would take away what this game means. Him going through that tunnel and the end of the story, that's it. It's just sort of, that's the end of the game. It's the end. Everything has to end at some time. So that particular you know, and you know, the people of the LSA, they're gonna help those other people out, and you know, hopefully the world can get back to a less corrupt, you know, because he's done his part now. So now the LSA can step in and shut down everything, all the criminal organization he organized. No, it really wouldn't. I've seen people write some ideas and some stuff. It just doesn't work. And like, even if you were to revisit characters like Glottis, I don't know if you'd want to. Like, I just feel that the Glottis and Manny dynamic is one of like the best dynamics that you get in the game. That taking out Manny Calavera, like, that's it. That's the story. You can't do any more. You can't do any less. It's still one of my favorite games of all time. If you had to pick out of 10 games, this is definitely on my list. And recently I got a boxed copy of this game and I was really happy about. I ended up getting it fucking for nothing. So I was really happy to have it now that I've got it on my shelf, and it's something to sort of remember, you know, where this game came from. And I really do, honestly, if you haven't watched me play it, or you want to, you know, rather than go back and watch the VODs that we done, go play the game for yourself. because the game is really fun. There is a lot more dialogue that I didn't even touch on. There's some dialogue that I'd never heard before as well. There was some dialogue that I'd never heard of. And I was kind of blown away, because I was like, whoa, like I wasn't expecting some of that dialogue to be, you know. Well, that's the thing too, like Brutal Legend is another one. Brutal Legend is a perfect, I think it's perfect the way it is and it shouldn't be touched. It's kind of the same with Psychonauts in a way. I feel like Psychonauts is a one-trick pony in a way. I can see like this new game looking really good, but I always felt that Psychonauts was another game that once it was finished, I felt like it really told the story that it needed to tell. But I mean, I could be wrong. I feel like a lot of it's more of a cash grab situation. And, you know, fans really want to see an expanded universe. I just don't think anything could live up to the original. But yeah, this is one of my favorite games of all time. And if you haven't picked it up, go pick it up. I'm not even being sponsored to say that. I'm just saying, like, if you would like to go experience a moving story with some fucking lighthearted comedy, this game is beautiful. I love this game, and I think you'd love it too. To just sit back and listen. And again, there's so much dialogue I didn't even hit on, and there's so much dialogue I've heard for the first time tonight, which was just like, wow. I wasn't expecting that. I was kind of sitting here. I didn't say anything, but I was kind of sitting here like, wow, I hadn't heard some of this stuff. Which was quite refreshing for like, I can't even remember, I can't even remember, like, if I'd even heard it or played it, or I don't remember how many times I've beaten this game. It's so legit. No, I think you could do a sequel or like a spin-off of this game, but I also think it'd be very hard to live up to the original story. I wouldn't say it's off the cards though, because I feel like a lot of games nowadays are always open for a new interpretation. But I say that if you wanted the fans to not get mad, do not touch this game with a 10-foot pole, because this game is perfect the way it is. That being said, if you want the true experience, go play the original version. The newer version does have one or two little glitches, but I mean, it doesn't really ruin your experience. It just sort of like, for somebody who's played the original, I can clearly see the experience, the glitches. I probably will. I was thinking about it last night, that when I beat this game tonight, I'm probably going to play it again off stream this week, because I love this game. This game just means a lot to me. And I love the dialogue. I love listening to the characters talk. There's just so much about this game that I adore. So I might really play it again. Just because I feel like, it, you know? Just because I feel like playing it. I hope you peeps have enjoyed this stream. I hope that, you know, I know it was a bit quiet. I wanted to kind of let the dialogue speak for itself, because talking over a lot of this dialogue is just a crime. It's a crime to talk over some of this amazing dialogue. It's really good. It's actually aged quite well. I think the Chill Sunday stream has been pretty good. I don't know what I'm going to play next Sunday. I don't have a clue what I'm going to do. I've got a lot of games to go through. I recently picked up some more classic games that we could play. You will see me on Tuesday, though, Tuesday night. We've got a few games that we want to do. I've got some more kart games I want to kind of dive into. I want to do that. And I want to check them out. And then Thursday, I don't know if we'll do more kart stuff or if we're going to do something a little bit different. And then we might go back to doing some more Sonic on Sunday. But then eventually, obviously, I want to kind of go back and I want to do something, you know, a bit different again. Because I honestly I really like playing I really like spinning off into something like this every now and again. And again, this is a game I've played 1,000,000 times. I'll play it 1,000,000 times again. It's a fucking beautiful game. It's beautiful. There you go. And thank you, peeps, for watching. Thank you for coming on the journey with me. It was really fun. I honestly couldn't have done it without you, peeps, to play it all over again and to really experience it again in a new light. It means a lot to me, so thank you so much. Check out, I put out a new video last night. Go check that out. It was a DAP moment on Torna. We have some more information of Shady Loot Cut this week. We got some more stuff. I got some more news to drop this week, so stay tuned. I am going to go to bed because it is very late, but I love you peeps so much. You peeps are amazing. Look at me go. I'm already stepping away from the microphone. You're like, this guy's crazy. He's a crazy guy. He's crazy. I love you peeps. Go to bed. Go to bed. Go rub one out for your boy. Ew. That's a mess.